Our last example is looking at dilations and then comparing the dilations based on length. As we are looking at the following image, here's a scenario. A drawing of a school mascot is to be increased as shown at the right, so it can be painted on the gymnasium doors. What is the scale factor of the dilation? So we are taking the original drawing of the school mascot and they want it to be increased. Okay, so we're going to take the lengths of these 2 points and then we're going to compare them so we can actually find the scale factor of this dilation. We have 0.12 here and we have 0.32 here. All right, we're going to find the distance of the original. Okay. So the original, the distance is 1, 2. So the original distance is 2. And we're going to find the distance of the dilation, okay, which is 3, 6 is here. And 9, 6 is here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 over 2, okay, so this is going to be 6 divided by 2. So the scale factor is 3. Okay, so that means when you look at this point, okay, we're going to multiply 1 times 3. That gives you 3. And then 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, we're going to take this point, 3 times the scale factor of 3, and that enlarged it to 9, and then 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, so that's the scale factor. The next example is Megan wants to reduce an 8 by 10 inch photo to a 2 by 2.5 inch photo. What is the scale factor of the dilation? Okay, so we know that our original is the 8 by 10 and they want to reduce it, so we know that it's getting smaller. So that means that the scale factor is going to be a number that is less than 1. Okay. So here we can actually draw out the photograph. So we have 8 by 10. And we can just say 8 by 10 inches. Okay. And we are reducing it to 2 by 2.5. So 2 inches by 2.5. Okay. So because our dilation is by a number less than 1, it's getting smaller. So this is our dilation, this is the change. So we're going to compare the corresponding sides. So if this is the original side, 8, that's the original, that goes on the bottom, and the dilation became smaller, so the corresponding side is this one, that's going to be 2. So then 2 divided by 8 equals 1/4, or it's 0.25. Okay, so that means this is the scale factor. So we're going to multiply the length from this original, multiply it by 1/4, or 25 hundredths, and that should be the same thing for this side. So if we take 10 is the original length of this side, and the new length for the smaller one is 2.5, which I'm going to change it to 2.5. Then we know that that's also 25 hundredths, or 1/4. So the scale factor of the dilation is scale factor is 0.25, or you could say 1/4.